Hello, Alex RC Freak here, coming at you with another video on differential, the inside of the differential on the revo 2.0. So this is a teardown video on just the differentials. So I got the front and rear differential, which they are both the same. The ring and pinions are both the same. So let me just show you something here. And try to get you in as close as I can so that way you guys can see what I'm doing. Alright, so basically these are the pinion gear bearings. You got a smaller one and you got a bigger one on the inside. But look at the size of this pinion gear. This pinion gear is really thick here and it kind of goes down. Traxxas really did a nice job. And this is mod 1 gear pitch, in case if you did not know. But what I don't like is hollow all the way through, almost. I mean, it's hollow pretty good. So basically, if you bring over the light, but look at the gears, you know, the gear teeth. They're very aggressive gear teeth. I don't think you'll have any differential problems anymore. So those are the bearings. This is the actual differential right here. This is the differential cup. This is the drive cup. This is the bearing. This is the ring gear. Look at how aggressive these ring gear teeth are. Let me see if I can get the light a little better for you, because it seems like it's not doing you very good. And there, trying to get you the best view possible. But look at how aggressive these teeth are around the pinion gear. Look at that. Look how deep they are. You can hopefully see that in the camera. But yeah, very aggressive. These diff cups look very strong, even though they are plastic diff cups. These out drives, you know, they look very beefy. This one is loose from the factory. This one wiggles. You can hear it. That's the diff cup being loose. So anyway, let me just show you something. See these out drive? These are the drive cups right here. Look at this drive cup. This is the, if you upgraded this Traxxas steel axles on the old style, look at the drive cup difference. Like, look at that. Seriously. Look at how tiny this drive cup is compared to the new diff. Like, literally, that's pretty small. There it is, right next side by side. Look at that. This is like 5 times bigger. This thing is a monster. So I don't think there would be any more diff problems with this thing. And then also, this is the old style ring gear. Look at this. The gear teeth, look how shallow they are. They're just, you know, and look at the difference. I mean, just look at that. It's just freaking huge. Like, the new one's just huge. The new one's on the right. This is the old one. This is the new one. But just look at the, I mean, look at that gear pitch teeth. It's just Traxxas really looks like they did a good job on the teeth on this. So anyway, and these diffs are glassy smooth when you take them apart. But I'm going to take off these out drives. I recommend doing that all by hand. Do not use power tools, my opinion. These are 2 millimeters. These bolts are 2 millimeters all the way around here. There's 4 of them, and you want to do it in a cross pattern. When you tighten them, you want to tighten this one a little bit and then tighten that one a little bit and then go crisscross, you know. So anyway, let me do that real quick and then I'll come back. Alright, so as you can tell, I got all 4 bolts out. 1, 2, 3, 4. You just remove those. They are a taper head screw. So they are these kind of screws right here. So sorry for the grease on my hand right there, but these are kind of tapered head ones. So you can see that hopefully. But yeah, here's the ring and pinion gear. Here's the diff cup. Took the bearings off. These bearings look very beefy. They're really nice bearings. So Traxxas really stepped up their game. But anyway, this is literally me opening up the diff on camera. So hopefully you can see that. See if I can get a good view for you. So this is me taking off the gear. Sorry about my hand being in the way. That's me just pulling straight up. Now there's the out drive gear right there. Looks pretty nice. I like these little notches. Very nice. It actually really does look very well built. So anyway, here's the gear differential. Look at how it's not hardly filled with any fluid. See how it still has a giant air pocket right there? And it's just, this is what I mean, exactly what I mean. But these spider gears, they're mod 1 gear pitch. This is the spider gears right here. There's 4 of them, and they really do look beefy. Let me just pull this out. Look at how smoothly they pull out. Sorry, I'm trying to do this without getting my hands too much in the way here. But there's this spider gear. This gasket looks really thick and beefy. So, this gasket right here. I like that gasket. They redesigned the gasket. It's a lot better. Do not clean this in automobile parts solvent. Any gasket, do not clean it in automobile parts solvent. You will swell the gasket and you will cause damage to the gasket. So just use a paper towel, and just clean it. Just wipe it off. That's what I do. Just wipe it down very gently. Do not, like stretch it or anything. Just kind of stick it and squish it, and kind of rub it in between your fingers. The paper towel, that's what I do. Like I just do that and then work around, and that way you clean the surface of the gasket to where it's clean. So let's just set that aside. So what you got here is a diff cup. I'm going to pop that out actually. So this is the diff cup. It is very nicely done. As you can tell, this part is dry right in here. So it was sealing the differential fluid. But yeah, this is 30,000 diff fluid. It's very light diff fluid. I'm going to be cleaning all this out with a parts solvent cleaner for automobiles, so that way it's actually clean. And this differential is this exact same as the front or rear. This one is the front. So yeah, but anyway, here's the let me clean it off here. The bottom drive gear. This is the meat and potatoes here. Okay, look at how thick this shaft is right here. Like, oh my god, that shaft is 8 millimeters thick. 8 millimeters thick. Like, Traxxas just proved they can actually build a strong diff if they wanted to. They can do it. So what you got here is this is the blue O-ring. Do not wash this in automobile parts solvent or any type of solvent, brake cleaner. Don't do it. There's a nylon flat washer as a shim, a nylon shim. See if I can get you in a little closer. There's a nylon shim right there. What I'm going back and forth on. That's a nylon shim. And it's only on the diff cup side. So this gear, it's only on this gear to the diff cup. These are both the same. On this gear, this black part is the same as the pinion gear or the ring gear. So they're both the same. Just make sure you put the shim on the diff cup side. So that way when you stick it in there, it'll be correctly shimmed. So you don't want to throw that off. So what you do is be very gentle when you take off this rubber seal. Now this is the seal here. Now it is a very good, high quality looking seal. Definitely a lot beefier than the old style. Way thicker. It really, my phone would focus here, really did a nice job. So let me clean it real quick. And just be gentle with it. You don't need to, be rough with these seals. They're seals. They're not super, mega durable. Now do not, there we go. If I can take off this thing. Okay, hold on. Let me clean this washer real quick for you. Now this nylon washer, this is the washer, okay? It goes on this gear just like that. You slide it on there, then you got your O-ring. So this washer, that washer goes, there's a little groove here. See this little groove? See that little groove right there? You can see it in the light there? That little groove right there? Yeah, the flat washer goes against that groove, which is extremely, these diffs are really built very well. Traxxas just, they kicked ass on these diffs. They did awesome. Kudos to Traxxas on the diffs. Let me clean this gear up a little bit for you so you guys can hopefully maybe see. Now I'm going to be cleaning these in part solvent. I'm just wiping these off with paper towels just to show you. Now as you can tell, this has a little bit of a, I don't know how well you can tell it in the camera there. But see up close there? See if I can show you here. I don't know if you can really tell, but There's a little groove right here, or all the way around. This very slight little groove that's grooved in there, and that's for lubrication of the O-ring. So it helps lubricate the O-ring. The inside diameter, it will help lubricate the inside diameter of this O-ring, because a little bit of oil, diff fluid, will get on the inside of that. My freaking camera's not wanting to focus today, but it'll help lubricate the inside of that. So anyway, yeah. So this is the ring gear. Look how beefy this is. Pop that out, and it's nice snug fit. That's what I like about it. But this is the ring gear. This is centered metal, so it's not, you know, CNC machined, but it is centered metal. It's powdered metal molded into a form. But look how beefy that is right there. It's really beefy. Like that. I mean, god dang. Traxxas just, I'm really, seriously, I'm not, no joking aside, I really truly am amazed on the diff quality they put into this vehicle. I mean, they really just did awesome on it. Like, these teeth right here are just beefy, and it feels beefy in your hand. Like, there's some weight to this. Like, you know, only time will tell if they actually hold up, but, you know, god dang, these are just, I'm thumbs up, Traxxas. Seriously, thumbs up on the diffs for the Revo. You guys did it right. So anyway, I took that out. Like I say, this shim goes towards the diff cup side. That shim goes towards the diff cup side. And then, of course, I freaking knock everything over here. But anyway, so this is the ring gear side. So this is the O-ring. Be very gentle when you take them off. But let me wipe this off. Just the same as the diff cup side O-ring. These are awesome O-rings. Look at that. Look at the durability. Look at the quality that goes into that. And the nice thing about these O-rings, if you notice, these aren't like a normal round O-ring. These have like a little bump right there and a little bump on the edge there. So that way it seals on this corner and it seals on the other corner here. So Traxxas really did a nice job on their O-rings. It's just the old style ones seem to get ripped and torn really well. This one feels very strong, very durable, the rubber they made it out of. And then here's the gear for that side. So like I said before, this has the same notch, oops, sorry about that. This has the same notch as last time. That little groove right there, you can catch, kind of catches on right there, you can hear it. But yeah, this is hollow, pretty far down. It's one thing I don't know if I ever liked that they did, but these gear teeth really do look pretty very good. So like I say, time will tell if they actually hold up. I'm not one of those people that jumps my RC, you know, like 30 feet in the air, 20 feet in the air, and does stupid crazy backflips and all that stuff. I like to jump them, yeah, but I have common sense when I do it. So basically what I do when I do a diff is I just take it, plop these off like that. So let me see if I can get you a better view here. Sorry about that being in the way. Alright, so let me, there we go. So you got the two drive gears out the way. These are the pins. These are cross pins is what they call them. And it's a really good design. I do like the design considerably. I really do. So what I do, I don't clean these at all with Beal parts solvent. I just wipe them down with a paper towel. A clean paper towel. And don't be afraid to use paper towels to clean these pins. If you know, see, I just clean them like that, wipe them off, and that's good enough. They are good enough when they're like that. So I'll stick these aside next to the gasket. I'll take this other one, clean it off. Next to the gasket. And I'll just kind of do like a light wipe down on the gears, but all these spider gears look very well made. I mean, Traxxas really did a nice job. They built these diffs to handle a lot more than the 6S, I'll tell you that much. Like, I'll say these can easily handle 6S, these diffs. So, which will be nice to have a truck that you can actually jump and go on a trail run, or, you know, go on a nice hike, but bring the truck with you so you can have fun at the same time and not have to worry about diffs going out and having to carry it back like I always had to do. So, you know, so anyway, yeah, these are definitely built like very strong. So I just want to take one diff apart and kind of show you guys what to expect, what you're going to see in the diffs, and kind of what goes on inside the diffs, like what all is going on. Sorry about the camera there. But yeah, there really isn't that many parts. You just got to make sure to assemble it right when you go to put it back together. So I'm going to go clean these real quick, take apart the other diff, clean it, and I'll come right on back. Alright, so I just want to show you something. This is the rear differential. Okay, look at how empty that is. If you can see how empty that is, your eyes are working perfect. So look at that. It's literally basically dry. In my opinion, that's bone dry. I mean, maybe not bone dry. I mean, I worded that probably wrong, but it's barely even filled with fluid. I mean, look at that. It just has barely a little skim coat on it. This is exactly why I take the vehicle apart completely, because look at that. That is just like empty. I mean, look, it just has maybe a little skim coat over the actual gear teeth. That's it. But it's just basically, I mean, I could feel that other gear teeth. It's basically dry. I just wanted to show you that. That's a rear diff. So, you know, that's exactly what I mean when it is seriously important just to check. It really pays off, but yeah. Okay, also just wanted to show you something else here. So if you want to look at these spider gears. Now these are the old style, this is the new style. Now they are smaller, yes. The old style is right here. This is the old revo brushless differential style. God, my camera's just being a junkie today for some damn reason. Anyway, but this is the new style. So look at how much, you know, it is smaller, but I think this will be stronger because it has 4 of them. Now these are the spider gears. There's only 2 in the old style. There's 4 in the new style. Then also here's the drive gears compared to this drive gear. Look at the size difference. Holy crap. I mean, Jesus. Like, wow. I'm seriously impressed with these diffs, and that's not even kidding either. Very, very impressed. Look at the shaft size. 8mm shaft size versus like a 3-4 millimeter, maybe 5mm. But look how big that is. It's just, they really did a nice job. I mean that. Our Traxxas really did a nice job. I'm very happy with the way they engineered the diffs. So, anyway, let me clean them up and I'll build one for you and show you how I do it. Alright. Well, I just wanted to actually say thank you so much for watching the video. I greatly appreciate it. I got all the diffs apart. This was just a disassemble. What the diffs look like, in my opinion. Truthfully, what I think of the diff, if you want my honest opinion, I do think they're going to be way, way, way more durable than the original diffs ever were. And also, I think the internal spider gear design, the 4-gear spider design, and then these bigger outdrive gears are going to be just phenomenal in performance. And the way you'd be able to tune these diffs with diff fluid, and the gaskets are a lot stronger, thicker, better designed. So that way these won't blow out and you'll lose all your diff fluid or it'll leak all over. These O-rings are way better designed, so that way they won't get cut and then you'll lose your diff fluid also. It's just, I really think Traxxas is stepping up their game and they're truthfully trying to compete. You know, like, be truthfully competitive with all the other brands out there. That's my honest opinion on these diffs so far. I'm going to clean them up. I'll do a separate video on putting one diff back together, and just to show you guys how I do it. So, anyway, like I say, I'm just showing you how I like to do it. I'm not saying my way is the only way to do it. You know, there's more than one way to do RC stuff. So, but anyway, I'll show you the way I like to do it, what's always worked for me, and I've always had really, really, really good luck with. So, just saying. Anyway, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Love you guys. Appreciate all the likes, comments, subscribes. Seriously, I sincerely appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I really do. You know, I appreciate you guys. So, anyway, Alex RC Freak out. Peace.